mysterious ice cream truck. It was a scorching summer afternoon, the kind where the pavement felt hot even through your shoes and the air shimmered in the heat. Alex and his little sister Mia were playing in their front yard, taking turns spraying each other with the garden hose, when suddenly, ding ding ding, a cheerful melody drifted through the air. Mia's eyes widened. The ice cream truck. But as they looked down the street, something was off. Instead of the usual white truck with colorful stickers, a bright blue vehicle with glowing silver trim rolled toward them. The wheels didn't even seem to touch the ground. They hovered just a few inches above it. The driver was unlike anyone they'd ever seen. He was an elderly man with a long flowing silver beard and a shimmering hat covered in tiny stars. His eyes twinkled as he pulled the truck to a stop in front of them. "Hello, children," he greeted them in a voice that sounded like a warm summer breeze. "Welcome to Mr. Cosmo's Celestial Ice Cream." Alex and Mia exchanged glances before stepping forward. The menu hanging on the side of the truck was unlike any they had ever seen. There were no ordinary flavors like chocolate or vanilla. Instead, the list read, a Stardust Swirl, Cloudberry Crunch Cloud, a Moonlight Mint, a Nebula Nectar, a Galactic Grape. "What kind of ice cream is this?" Mia asked, tilting her head. "The kind that takes you on an adventure," Mr. Cosmo said with a knowing smile. Mia, unable to resist, pointed to one of the flavors. "I'll have a Cloudberry Crunch, please." Mr. Cosmo scooped out a swirled cone of deep blue and white, handing it to her with a twinkle in his eye. "Enjoy." The moment Mia took a bite, she started floating off the ground. "Alex!" she cried, her feet lifting higher and higher. Alex gasped as his sister rose above their yard, giggling as she spun in midair like a feather caught in the wind. Mr. Cosmo chuckled. "Ah, a classic side effect of Cloudberry Crunch. Don't worry, it wears off in 5 minutes." Mia let out a delighted laugh as she drifted around, her arms outstretched like an astronaut in zero gravity. Alex, eager to try for himself, pointed at another flavor. "I'll have a Stardust Swirl." The old man handed him a golden yellow scoop that sparkled like the night sky. Alex hesitated, then took a bite. Suddenly, the world around him melted away. Instead of standing in his front yard, he was floating in the middle of outer space. Stars twinkled around him, and glowing planets drifted past. "Mia? Where are you?" Alex called. "I'm right here," Mia's voice echoed, and he turned to see her floating beside him. "Whoa," Alex whispered, reaching out to touch a comet as it whooshed past. The universe stretched endlessly before them, full of shimmering colors and cosmic wonders. As they drifted past a nebula glowing pink and gold, a group of tiny glowing creatures fluttered by. They looked like fireflies, but instead of light, their bodies shimmered like diamonds. "What are those?" Mia asked in awe. "Star sprites," Mr. Cosmo's voice suddenly echoed through space. "They guide lost travelers back home." As if on cue, the tiny creatures circled around Alex and Mia, gently nudging them back toward Earth. A soft chime rang through the air. "Time to return," Mr. Cosmo's voice called. In the blink of an eye, the stars faded, and the universe vanished. Alex and Mia found themselves back on their front lawn, their ice cream cones now half melted in their hands. Mia landed softly on the grass, giggling. "That was amazing." Alex turned to Mr. Cosmo, but the strange ice cream truck had already started rolling away, its wheels still hovering above the road. "Will we ever see you again?" Alex called after him. Mr. Cosmo tipped his sparkling silver hat. "Perhaps if the stars align." With that, the truck disappeared around the corner, and was never seen again. But on clear summer nights when the sky was filled with stars, Alex and Mia always kept their ears open, hoping to hear the distant ding-ding-ding of Mr. Cosmo's celestial ice cream truck once more.